Um, okay, I think we're running now, and I'm at the 0 second mark. So, are we ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, three, two, one, go. Okay, so you told me this replay was sent by Kron, is that right?
No, it's not sent by Cron. I won't tell you who
Oh,
send the video just to
okay, okay,
keep it
nice, nice, nice.
interesting.
Let's keep it interesting. But we see Kron, he is playing here, and I like this game because we have a lot of different players, so we're gonna have a lot of talking going um, about them. Let's see the nations. I'll start with Kron's team. Kron is Maya, King is Chinese, Math Wizard is Bantu, Toxic Gamers Koreans, and Predator. Okay, no, Predator is on the other team. So I would say the teams I described aren't that OP. I like Bantu, and Maya is fine, but nothing special. So yeah, that's for my team.
Man, Maya, China, Bantu, Koreans. Apart from Bantu, all of these are pretty slow nations in the beginning. I do not feel good for the TGC team.
Yeah, especially if you look at the other team, the nations are actually quite solid. Egyptians, why not? Nubians also great, can be great. Indians, great nation, just like nothing OP, but certainly in one of the better nations. And French as well. So yeah, French can be dangerous with that despot. Um, so yeah, let's see. Of course, the map is Australia. I mean Aussie. It's Australia, right? The name.
Yes, it's Australia. So, do you want to cast it just like how we cast live replays, where you take care of one team, I take care of another team, so that and we can peek in a little bit if we want to, but mostly we'll talk about our own team.
You
What do
know
you
what?
say?
You know what? Let's try it. So I'll just take Hannibalium's team, okay? So because I'm there already.
Okay, so then I'm going for Kron's team.
Yeah, indeed. So let me start by talking about the rares that we see available to us here. First is available to us. I see Silk and Relics. Do you think you guys can counter that?
We don't have any library rares, like not a single library rare, but we've got a lot of. Actually, we got die here, but and two dies. We got a lot of twos. We got two cottons, two bisons, two dies, and there's diamond and salt wool. So we have decent rares. I won't say nothing OP, but we have got decent rares. Compared to yours, actually, you also have a diamond.
A
So
diamond. We don't. We
it's difficult.
don't.
It's difficult to pick a side because you guys have got Pappy, Silk, Furs, Silver, and there's diamonds in the back if you look near Predator.
Okay, even sugar and jams is ours. Look at Shear's territory. We have horses between Paris and Delhi. We have, yeah, as you said, Pappy between Paris and Thebes, and that's actually, a very workable set of rares.
Oh yeah, I like your rares for a long-term game, but if these guys finish this game fast, then I would definitely want diamonds, salt, cotton, and sugar, and two bisons. Of course, two bisons means somebody could go commerce too, and he will have 150 eco with minimum use of fishes and farms.
Yes, you're right about that. Um, what would you say about the positioning of the players, the way their first cities are placed? Do you see any potential doubles or anything that comes up into your mind?
It looked like a standard game where everybody spawns in a particular distance from each other. Like you can see, there's almost no overlapping on my team. Everybody is distant, and just touching each other's border.
Actually, I feel like your team is placed as if it was a standard game. My guys are a bit more disbalanced. You see the three nations at the top there. They're kind of like a group, and yellow is a bit more alone. But I don't think there's gonna be a real problem in terms of balance, because I think it's not like your team is isolated from each other. So I don't think we're gonna see doubles. But I want to point out that my team does have more map control, more rare control, and with those second cities going up, even your team is not gonna have a lot of room. I feel like
Oh yeah.
on the map.
And I think there is a potential for double. Purple and light blue can double Kron here if they want to Predator and Hannibalium if they want, but I don't know if they'll be trying for that. Although, yeah, I don't know if that's what their plan is.
Yeah, I do feel like King basically should automatically side up with orange, so that's why I felt like it shouldn't be that big of a problem. Because I feel like he should build his second city on that mountain there in Kron's territory.
Oh yeah, yeah. That'll isolate King and Kron, or at least split them.
Yeah. Well, no, I actually meant that King should build the city on the in Kron's territory. You know what I mean?
Oh yes,
To
yes.
not
King
get him
should. King should.
get
That's
doubled.
right.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
And if you
yeah,
if
go
you,
ahead.
if you see Kron has gone for a strange research order. He's gone for Civic 1 and Science 1. Mostly players try to get Commerce 1 on this map and start fishing as soon as possible, but not Kron.
I don't know what he was trying to get, because he didn't get any trees, he didn't get any rares. That mountain isn't that relevant. Well, it is for him, but I feel like he should have gotten that mountain anyway. Because you see, Kron only
Yeah,
has
maybe it was
that
a
one
mountain.
mountain. Yeah.
But these guys got a lot of mountains. If you look at White's territory, he's got 3 mountains easily with him.
Yeah, Kron
And
could use
even
one
5.
mountain there easily. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think Kron just wanted to get this city first. Maybe he wanted to be closer to Silk.
And he actually did manage that. He is kind of, he did close the distance, but Light Blue is still gonna build his second city on Silk, and Silk is gonna be safe. So, yeah. So yeah, I do like.
Yeah.
Well, actually, now that I see that King is building his second city on that second city of Crown that's already been built, I like that, because they get a lot more border push now.
Yeah, that's right. And they also will control the big mountain. By the way, on this side, Red is going for barracks. He has gone military 1 after Commerce 1. And Blue seems to be taking it slowly. He has Commerce 1 and Civic 1 for Blue.
So Blue is kind of playing standard mode. Well, I mean default mode, but actually Yellow is building his barracks as well now, and it's 80% complete at the moment. So I think the raid from Toxic Gamer shouldn't be anything to be worried about. And his wood is pretty safe close to the city, so I don't see how that raid is gonna work out.
But remember, Yellow is the Nubians, so as many rare resources that Red can pick, that's going to pay off for his investment.
Oh yeah. In my mind, I was thinking like that he's gonna raid like the city, but I guess he's going for the rares instead. Because
yeah.
He's not getting that gems.
Oh yeah, I think he could raid gems if he wanted to, but I just don't know. Oh
Nah,
no,
my guy
he
is
won't
on
get it. No, he won't get it.
Yeah, I guess he should have just went to the back and raided the rares in the back for yeah, raid all
Oh
the
yeah, and
rares.
I mean, blue, and I mean everybody together. They have taken nice map control from your team. Now it's us who have the most of the map control. You can see the territory controlled percentage in the scores. We have 45% map now.
Dude, this is crazy because I told you my team had that advantage initially, but Crown built that second city first, King built on that second city, and Blue built on the second city of White. So they actually, managed to get a lot more space than they should have initially. Well, I guess Math Wizard didn't build on White's territory necessarily, but my point.
Math
My
Wizard
point
built
still
on Red's
stands.
territory though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. However, I feel maybe it should have been the Bantu player raiding instead of the Korean player, because Bantu have got faster infantry, and those faster infantry can be annoying as well as really good for raiding.
Yeah, you're right. Those are superior for raiding. And so far I've only seen Toxic Gamers lose his units and not much losses on the side of Sheer.
Yeah, Toxic Gamers is not playing very economically here. He is losing units continuously, and I don't think he has done any severe damage. That
Nah,
Gems Merchant is still alive.
he didn't no damage at all. You know what? Let's look at the libraries. For example, Sheer, he got the top 3 library researchers right now. Green has Com2 already, and all the first library researches. So who is Indians? Our Indian guy has Com2, and then just a standard library by Hannibalium, and the same for Light Blue. Any special libraries on your team?
No, my team is far behind. Or at least one of them is, except one of them. So, Toxic Gamers has the top 3 researches. Same for Math Wizard. King is actually aging with all 4 researches, and Kron here is going for Commerce 2. He already has all the 4 right now. And if you can see that TGG Toxic Gamers went for the second city, but I feel he should have first raided the gems and then gone for the second city. What do you think?
Well, you think that Blue should have went for the gems first?
Oh no, I mean Toxic Gamers Red should have first killed the gems.
Oh yeah, but
So
he
that
tried, but he didn't manage.
maybe he should have tried a little harder, even use
Oh,
villagers
yeah.
if possible. Because if that gems merchant was out, now he could have built a little further, and then he could have used gems for himself.
Yeah, that's true, but he
But I
still
still like that tower coming.
Yeah, indeed, it's a very annoying tower. Sheer should finish his as well. I hope that Toxic Gamers doesn't get carried away with this tower war, because he's losing a lot of units trying to deny
Yeah,
it.
I mean, he is losing units, and I also see that Sheer is way ahead of him in terms of research. It's 2 science for him compared to just 1 science coming from the Toxic Gamers
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, and he's using sugar as well, so aging for him is cheap anyway. So I feel like it's nice to do display when you have either sugar or poppy or silver, because you can afford it. And your guy is raiding sugar now though.
Yeah, but I don't think he will make it because he just got light infantry, and these light infantry are good for countering archers, but
He will.
maybe that hoplite had that almost dead hoplite may be able to
He'll make
maybe
it, because
able to.
there are no reinforcements nearby, so I guess he'll kill 2 merchants.
That's the problem. Like that's a single hoplite. Maybe he'll kill 1. I don't think he's gonna kill 2.
Actually,
But on
that's
this
very
side,
slow, but
Kron just messaged that he's going for Commerce 2, and then he'll go Despot and kill. So let's see how that works. Do you think that's going to work against your team?
he's gonna go Despot right now.
Yeah, so Kron is already Com 2, and he's got almost 150 eco,
Okay.
and now he's going Despot. What do you think? Is it going to work out?
So on our side, Purple here has Despot. He's French, so I don't argue with that decision. Predator still doesn't have his Senator. Why I'm talking about this is to know if my guys are actually playing defensive or not. So far it seems like they are. I feel like if Kron is making his army already, getting his sieges up, then he might actually be able to surprise Predator at least. Hannibalium is getting a siege factory as well now, so he's actually getting ready to attack. But Light Blue isn't ready to defend anything at the moment.
Okay, I think White and like King and Kron here are pretty strong on this side. King has got Senator and he's almost maxing out 150 of food and wood. And same for Kron. Kron got Com 2 and now going Despot. He's also maxing out 150. On this side, I think the TGZ team is not is it looks so fine so far. But if your guys attack with a strong army, I don't think. Well, of course, red will survive his Koreans, but I don't think blue is going to survive if he's attacked right now.
Okay, well, he shouldn't actually expect an attack because my guys are just booming up, it seems, especially Sheer. Nah, he's not really booming up. Actually, I peeked and looked at Crown's eco and King's eco, and it's very nice. My guys are not close to this. However, Zero already has a plus 200 eco essentially in terms of food and wood.
Oh, and Zero, man, I peeked as well. Zero got Science 3 already. What is he doing?
You know, I kind of like it. I don't know what's Blue up to. He's building a wonder, so it's not like he's gonna. It's not like he's a threat to Zero. So Zero actually can afford to boom up at the moment.
And but this is so unfair. Like, look at your resources. You've got some of the resources that my team has plus the library rares. So we've got sugar and diamond, which I would say the top two rares in our territory. You got those already, plus you got Peppy, silver, furs, silk. This is a little unfair.
Okay, I won't deny that. And Zero actually is using 10 rares in total at the moment.
Whoa,
that's a lot.
And on this side, King is stacking a lot of resources. He's directly into battle with purple, and I don't think he is using his army as well because he's got 400 food, 200 of wood, and he's not making units.
But even still, I feel like Hannibalium is just fighting an uphill battle. I don't know why he's. I mean, I would have had no problem defending that attack, to be honest. He has.
That's right. I don't think that should be difficult to defend, but it's just King is not doing so good.
Dude, King's Senator could have been bribing so many units.
Oh yeah, and he has full 1,000 craft, and he's not bribing anything.
Yeah, the Senator was standing in the middle of all those hoplites this whole time, King Senator, and he just, yeah.
Oh, finally, I think he's going to.
Well, now with the help of Kron, they're gonna hold off for sure. And Light Blue, he has nothing in terms of military, and his ego isn't that great either, to be honest.
Yeah, Predator is letting his team down right now.
And I feel like Sheer is gonna get strong because he's Nubians. He should get strong. Like, he has a lot of rares he can use. He's using relics, and it's in his territory. So I mean.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Toxic Gamers here is not playing well at all. He is spending too much focusing on a lot on this attack, but he's got.
I see it. Yeah.
He's got 10 knowledge coming in, and he's got 500 wealth in inventory.
It's such a classic mistake, just stacking that gold. I've forgotten it a couple times even after I came back, so I can't blame him, but yeah, it's a mistake that will cost you a game for sure. And meanwhile, things are heating up at the top section there of the map.
Yeah, looks like finally Predator is coming back with an army.
I like that Kron is actually pretty active. He has a decent, army there, I feel like, to help.
Oh yeah, and that's a lot of archers from King. The King is also aging, so I think it should be fine. And with French, the problem is once your attack fails, that Despot starts biting you back because you just lost an opportunity to get 50 commerce. and you also wasted the attack.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. A thing that saves purple a little bit is that we have diamonds, so I feel like it makes quite a big difference to have either a 110 eco or a 100 eco if you're despot. But still, it's still a big bottleneck for sure. Look at this, these guys, your guys already have plus 160 ecos, and yeah, it's biting Hadabali in the back now.
Yeah, I think this side purple and light blue, according to me, they shouldn't be winning. Um, what's your call?
I feel I like the position of King and Crown very much. I think their position is better and they are in the advantage right now, and the engagement that Predator and Purple are trying to take is stupid, because it's an uphill battle that they're not gonna win in any circumstances. So yeah, fall back now, but they still lost a couple units before actually retreating, so they could have played that better. Meanwhile, I want to talk about you know, have you seen Green anywhere doing anything?
No, nope. I don't
do
see
you
him
wanna
at
know
all.
why?
I know. Why is it?
Because he has plus 250 science income, plus 200 gold, plus 200 food, plus 200 wood. That's why.
Did you say 250? Man,
Yeah.
that's the closest person to that in our team is Blue, who has a 180 income, but he's got hanging gardens, and despite that, he's behind zero.
Dude, I don't imagine this game going on long. I would have bet all my money on Zero's team right now. Because look at that. Zero is now actually attacking Blue, and he's using his eco to make a massive army that soon will be unstoppable. That's how I see it.
Oh, man, I think Yellow might be in trouble.
Oh yeah, actually, what the
Yellow's
hell?
capital is being seized.
Oh, that's some bad communication. Some bad team communication. Okay, this is where it all falls apart, huh?
Oh yeah, it does, and it's weird that Red is still in the classical age. I would expect him to be medieval already.
He is gonna lose that city for sure. I mean, no way. Yeah, Green is rotating around, but he's too far, too late and too far. This is a big hit.
Whoa, man, Green may not make it.
He isn't gonna make it. He just needs to carry his team on this side now because because of his own mistake.
And I just realized, oh, so Red went for Despot. And on this map, Despot is pretty tricky. I think without Commerce 2, Despot is a super risky deal here.
Yeah, dude, Toxic Gamers is only aging now, I see. But is anybody on your team actually ready to age to Gunpowder age? I wanna ask that.
Well, let me see. Open nobody.
Do you wanna guess which player on my team is ready for it?
I think I have an idea. The closest I have somebody from aging is King, who has got everything in the medieval age, all resources for medieval.
Well, I'm gonna just say that Zero is 70% into his fourth age now. He's aging right now. That's what I wanna say.
Man,
And
that's crazy.
ta-da! Super Mahouts, the mighty.
Whoa, yeah, and I mean, he's got such a big age advantage now compared to everybody else. Nobody in my team is even close to aging. And with Indians, he already gets these upgraded elephants. I think he can start taking soul back. Like he can start sieging or whatever he wants to do. He can carry his team for a while now.
that army of green at this point is kind of enough to hold both blue and red back for sure. However, we've been talking about the fact that, you know, King and Crown, they seem to be looking quite good, and I don't know why they still haven't achieved anything. It's like, you know, in this game you have to constantly put pressure. You can't just sit around. And I feel like if I would have played and you would have played, that we would have actually been almost taking one city or another city. But they are still just, nothing changed since we came back.
I think there might be bad coordination because Hannibalium has got a castle behind the city, so maybe that's what, and he's also got towers, so maybe that's what keeping these guys.
Well, if you looked at Thebes, then Thebes is pretty exposed, I would say.
Yeah, that's right. And
yeah.
Predator was H2 all this time. I think that was a perfect opportunity to have killed him. But
Yep.
now he's up, so it's going to be difficult.
Do you agree with Zero's decision to attack the city that he's attacking right now, or do you think maybe there's a better option for him?
Oh, you know what? There's obviously a better option. Literally, any other side from where he's attacking would be good because he is attacking from behind the trees, and that becomes a choke point.
And the castle as well.
Yeah, and the castle as well. But I think the reason he is there is so that in case Red comes back, he doesn't have to run from all the way back.
Okay, but to be honest, I would actually say that he could have attacked Seoul from that choke point.
Oh yeah, you are right about that. Maybe he, like, you know, Koreans are tough deal always. But maybe he could have taken Zaka. This city Zaka, that's completely unprotected.
Yep, that's what I thought as well. And after you get Zaka, you know, Seoul is just for the taking. So yeah. But let's see this engagement. You know, obviously Zero has the age advantage, the unit advantage, but Blue has the defender's advantage. But I would still put my money on Zero.
Green, I think, yeah, Green is going to take this. Oh man, and this suddenly puts up pressure on Kron and King. I don't think these guys were, so I've been following their perspective all this time. I did not see anywhere where the TGC guy said, hey, hurry up, we are dying here. Even now, I think maybe Krohan and King haven't even noticed, you know, because when you are embroiled in the battle, you sometimes forget that your allies are dying there unless they tell you.
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, you just focus on your own game and you forget everything else. I know that. But Krohan is actually making progress, so that's good.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to who dies first. Here, Predator seems to be dying, and on the other side, it's Blue. But the thing is that Blue was the super achieving guy in this team. He was the one leading in library research, while Predator wasn't doing much. So even if he dies, I don't think it's going to be a big blow to their team. But if Math Wizard dies here, then it's going to set them back because he was a main contributor to everything. And Math Wizard is asking how did he do H4 so quick, and I think I have an answer. Well, look at all those rares. I don't think it's difficult to age fast when you have Silver and Pappy and all of that.
Yeah, of course. But it is what it is. You just use the rares you have, and if they're awesome, you're gonna make use of that. We see like a last stand from Predator. He's trying to evict Crown from his territory by using his his farmers and his people. They had to come fight.
Oh, yeah. That's right, and his eco is dead.
The saving move by King, and he's gonna take all the glory, even though he didn't do anything.
And yeah, by the way, on this side, I think Math Wizard is aging, and King will be aging soon.
Okay. By the way,
So
if I was my team, I would have had this thought in the back of my mind. Like, I remember King getting the Colossus, so maybe King can be like that shadow player that becomes a player that's actually very powerful by using the Colossus.
yeah, it could be. And by the way, anybody in your team who is close to agent, to gunpowder?
Well, Zero is gunpowder for a long time now, but the rest of my team, well, Yellow needs one more research. Hannibalium is far from aging, of course, because he was despot. And Light Blue is also far from aging, man. How
So it
about you?
looks like it's all up to zero here, because in my team King is going to age soon and Kron may be clicking up soon as well. And Kron just asked everybody to spam spies. Do you think that's going to work on green?
Let's see if it's gonna work. He has 2 scouts, so I guess he is kind of prepared. But yeah, I still see him losing. Because sometimes I'm prepared with scouts and I still lose my units just because, you know, my units are engaged in the battle, like you said in the tutorial you made.
Oh yeah, and man, look at that. That's a huge army from green. I wonder even if orange, white, and blue combined can beat that army.
I would doubt it actually, man. You know, White's army is kind of weak in the sense of, you know, the unit composition is not in his favor at all. He should, yeah, spam some heavy cavalry at least. I'm talking about King.
Whoa, yeah, I would definitely not take on that army alone. I would ask Kron.
I would get the fuck out of there, to be honest.
Yeah, Kron is focusing on Predator, but I think Predator is not a problem right now. Predator can die sometime later.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Kron needs to help King fight that army.
By the
But the
way,
thing is that it's again about communication. King is not asking for help either.
yeah, it's a mindset, you know. Some players have like a really, I don't wanna. it sounds bad, but some players have a more of a, like, you know, achieving mindset. I don't know. And some players are just fine with, yeah, just playing. It's kind of a weird explanation, but I wanted to focus a bit on yellow and red. We haven't really looked at them for a while. Let's see if anyone has a clear advantage. So my guy yellow is actually ready to age.
Whoa.
Yours is as well, actually. So
Okay, I didn't think I would say so, but red is also going to age soon.
yeah, and my guy doesn't have his science 3 upgrade. He does have Civ 2. I don't know why he went for Civ 2, but I mean Civ 3.
Okay, and man, blue is completely dead. I mean, blue can take. I would say, you know what blue is doing? Blue has got like 30, 60 kind of economy, and he's trying to help white. I would say it's better to first rebuild yourself and then create units. Right now he's spending all the resource on creating units, so he cannot make villagers to get his eco up.
Yeah, because and what white should do is just try to win some time. That's all he needs to do, actually.
Oh yeah, and white has a horrible army composition. It's just archers and those
Well,
fire lancers, and he's got tons of spies though, but he's not using all of them. He's still got.
I don't know, the collision. Yeah, better. You don't want to take that fight. Not now. I would use his spies right now because I think the scouts of green are out of position. Yeah. Use the scouts, bro.
Yeah, he's got a lot of spies. I think he may be able to turn this around if he plays it fine. The other side, I think Kron is fighting himself. So I'm assuming Kron Kron is thinking that these guys will be able to take care of Zero.
Oh, bro, that's nasty. 6 bribes in total from White.
Man,
6,
that's nasty.
that's some heavy shit. So, what were we talking about before? I cut you off.
I think here Kron is must be thinking initially that these guys can take care of Zero, Blue and White, but I think he is coming over now,
Yeah.
or maybe not.
I don't know. Should he just try to finish? However, Purple actually recovered. I feel like, even though he was dead spot, but he does have his com 2 now, and his eco is like plus 165. So he won't be that easy to kill. It's not like Ron
Oh
can
yeah,
just
he
run
won't
over
be.
him.
But still, he's an age behind. In fact, the only 2 guys in this team, in your team, who are
Oh, yeah.
at 4 age are the green and yellow. But still, look at green. Green score alone is carrying the whole team.
Yeah.
And finally, I think blue and white may be able to push green back.
Yeah. I think so as
And
well.
this is indeed an interesting game here. And meanwhile, yellow and red are still going at it.
And Kron is actually pressuring both light blue and purple at the same time right now. So that's nice that he's holding 2 players back at the moment.
Oh yep, he is.
Meanwhile,
And
yellow.
that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Yellow and Toxic Gamers live in their own world. They have like a more peaceful 1v1 going on, while the
Yeah,
chaos.
that's literally only one forever. Like Soul versus Napata
I
for the
think
whole game.
by this point they don't even know why they're fighting each other. They're just doing it. Wow, bro, Zero has a plus 500 science income.
Oh man.
So yeah.
That's a super boom. Nobody in my I would say maybe blue is close to the closest to aging to enlightenment. He's got science 4 and everything of gunpowder age, but nobody else apart from him.
White does
Maybe
have,
King as well.
yeah.
White does have, but I don't think these guys are going to age in the next 5 or
No,
even
no.
10 minutes maybe.
And Zero is aging in like about 5 seconds.
Whoa. And you know, the moment the Indian player ages, his elephants get upgraded instantly, and that's deadly.
Yeah, suddenly they're like Super Saiyan, evolving and shit. Over 9,000.
I just hope this time Zero learns his lesson and brings tons of scouts.
Let's see if he does learn a lesson. I wanted to mention something.
Oh man, blue. You know what? Blue just never recovered from that attack initially. He still has got a 60 metal income, and
Oh.
I guess he just forgot about it.
Dude, light blue hasn't recovered as well. I mean, his eco is really trash, and he still only has 1 caravan in 3. It kills me, guys. Come on, don't do this to me. At least fill out your
Oh.
caravans.
That's right. And here, man, really, I feel bad for blue. Blue has got 1500 food. He could spam villagers in every city.
Yeah, or at least no, selling isn't worth it. I see only like you can sell it for 18. That's not a lot.
Nah, that's not worth it.
But I feel like blue and white just, oh no, blue just threw himself into the mouth of the wolf.
Yeah,
Himself.
what was the point of that?
And the nice thing about those elephants, they still shoot you down while you're running away.
Yeah.
And they're like
And he-
cannons, man, literally.
That
It's a
doesn't
minigun.
literally cannons. And just letting you know here, have you seen red versus yellow here? Red has got the operations upgrade, and I think your guys doesn't even have the tactics.
Does he have a castle? Yeah, you're right, he doesn't have the tactics. I mean, he's doing a little bit better in the eco department, but nothing to write home about. And this is an important engagement. I feel like yellow and red are going for it. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this will be a very important engagement, especially because red has got all the armor upgrades and yellow just forgot about it.
But
Because
still,
yellow,
yellow has that senator healage, so still that equalizes it a little bit.
whoa, oh man, look at Green's army.
Man, when is he going industrial? Nah, he's not there yet.
Yeah, he is the Zen mechanic stuff at this your team now.
Yeah. But I mean, Green is just doing whatever the hell he wants to do at this moment, you know? He just has to say attack and his army will take care of it.
Oh yeah, and in fact he could be going another science very soon. He's got the knowledge. He's got knowledge for man. He's got more than enough knowledge right now.
Yeah.
500. Who gets 500 knowledge?
By the way,
in this
dude,
age?
what I like, look at his, click at Green and look at his economy. His resources are low, which tells me that he's constantly investing them in something, either making more units or researching something. I like that.
Oh yeah, that's really good. And it looks like Hannibalium is overpowering Kron on this side. Finally, he is getting back into the battle.
I guess what happened is maybe Kron overextended and... However, no. Look at those towers by Hannibalium. So it's really... He has been holding this position for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he is actually in a dominant spot right now. That city could go down.
Yeah, and Kron is by himself against Light Blue and Hannibalium there, while Green is by himself against Blue and White. But I think Green is going to have an easier time.
And you know that the advantage of Kron against Hannibalium isn't that big anymore. If you compare the two, actually, you know, okay, you have that commerce gap difference, but it's not that bad anymore.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know, I never thought I would say this, but this game is actually coming into the hands of Red. Now Red is going to one who decides which direction it goes.
Oh wow!
Because he's the only one who has a chance from his team, from my team that I'm cheering for.
You're right. He's the one making the plays right now, and he's gonna take Napata. That surely is a big hit. Well, Yellow's economy is fine, dude. Look at that. Still plus 200 everything, but of course it's still not a good situation. And I love that Toxic Gamers has 4 cannons. Look at how fast that tower is going down. He can just kill all the production buildings. So he's fine.
Oh yeah.
By the way, I wanted to say hi to Alan and Vietfam. Nice to see you guys back.
Yeah guys, we are 30 or 40 minutes late to respond to you, but hey.
But I've been thinking about you the whole time, but you know, I take my job seriously, so I wanted to not miss any action. Okay. So what do you feel about our situation named Purple against Orange? What's the outcome, do you think?
Man, Purple versus Orange is very close. Yeah, it is close. It's that Kron has got the armor. He's got +4 compared to +2 for Hannibalium. But Hannibalium is French. He's got the power of healing.
Wow, look at the stable. He has actually 5 units in it and he doesn't know about it, I guess. 5 health. Okay, he got him out of there. And now he tipped the battle in his favor. So yeah, sometimes you can just forget that you have units stacked in a building somewhere.
Yeah, and you know what? Interesting thing about Maya is that while you fight near the Maya city, their cities are still firing at you.
Oh yeah, even at 0 HP?
Yeah, oh yeah, that even at 0 HP, those cities are acting as a unit. So it becomes very difficult important to take out Maya city before it starts backfiring.
Yeah.
And Green looks super strong. And let me tell you, King is also going to be H5 soon. So he's the only one who can stand up to Zero right now.
Well, dude, problem is Zero is almost gonna be age 6.
Oh yeah, he is going. Oh my God! Did he say 8-6? Whoa!
Yeah, dude.
That
I'm
look
not
at that
joking,
boom.
bro. He's actually pretty close, man. He only needs one more research and it's unlocked. So, and he's gonna get there
Yeah,
fast.
these guys. I mean, King is their hope. King is the one who can save them. I think Tron and everybody possible, even Red, they should quadruple him if required.
Man, this is painful to watch this engagement. Wow, this was devastating for King. Simply devastating. He lost half of his army almost without even fighting with Zero.
Whoa! You mean King? Oh yeah, he
talk
did.
about
He did.
He was trying to get away, make a cheeky move, but it didn't work. And now he has aged, but he lost so many units. That was really bad. I would have not been happy with that.
Oh yeah,
And
that is bad.
You know what? You are right. I feel like Kron should just leave that city for a sec, and yeah, they should try to triple green, because you know blue hasn't really been much of a help as well. I mean, blue can't recover if he's constantly trying to help white king.
Yeah, and blue will be able to age soon, but it's just that green has just too many units there. And I want to say light blue and purple, even though they didn't do so well in the beginning, but they are doing a great job right now, maintaining pressure on Kron, making sure that Zero doesn't get tripled.
Yes, they are making moves right now, and I think they will even defeat his army. I think it's important for Kron to fall back right now, and it's better not to lose your army. You know, you're gonna lose the city anyway, just minimize your losses, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I feel Red is taking it very slowly. He should have already rushed to this to Green City.
Yeah, you know, he was just killing all those buildings. Or alternatively, he could have made like 2 more sieges, which would have sped up the process.
Yeah, you know what? It looks like Zero is having a good time, but actually, Zero is also under a lot of pressure because he has to kill all of these guys before Yellow dies there. And it's just now that purple and light blue are coming back up, else before these guys are also dying.
You are right, but I do feel like Yellow still has a fighting chance. In fact, look at that. He has nice engagement, and with those heavy cavalries of Red, I feel like he killed a lot of them. So that was nice. So I feel like Yellow can actually still try and hold out for sure. While on the other hand, you know, your team on the other side is clearly on the back foot.
Oh yeah, and I see. Yeah, it's not a good prospect here. My team needs a miracle to win right now.
My boy is, he has enough science to age right now to industrial. He just needs like 100 more food. I hope he doesn't forget that.
Oh yeah, man. If Green goes to industrial, that's it. I think everybody will call GG on this side because Toxic Gamers is still on age 4.
Yeah.
Man, way to throw away a game. I feel Red was how is Red not able to take the city? He killed the whole Yellow army. Why is he giving chance for Yellow to come back?
Well, I'll tell you my version. When he lost that city of Napata, I'm talking about Yellow, I clicked on his eco and it was still the same. I mean, it was still plus 220, 200. So I feel like he recovered so fast because his eco didn't really take a hit at all. That gave him a fighting
Yeah,
chance.
that's possible.
But man, Green's army, it's like he has Colossus, but he doesn't. So big. That army of his.
Very soon he will have Colossus.
Oh yeah.
once he invades Beijing.
Well, first Great Zimbabwe, of course, and then Beijing. Let's make two capitals.
Yeah, it's such a sad ending. I'm sure Blue is kicking himself right now that he let Green overpower him so
Dude,
much.
to be honest, I'm still neutral. In my mind, I'm like, I don't know who's winning. I don't know. But I guess you are more realistic.
Yeah, there's no way these guys are going to survive now. In fact, Green is even sending an alternate army to help Yellow.
Oh really? Does he? Oh yeah, he does, and it actually makes a difference. But you know, to be honest, he's just defending his own city.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, some of those units are going to wander into Napata.
Yeah. And Blue is getting fucked again. Look at him. He's just trying to run and getting demolished. It's wow.
And Red just realizes that this is not a 1 versus 1. There are other people playing too.
Oh! What are those strange faces? I never seen before. Where do you
I
come
never
from?
saw a green player in this game.
It's
And
like
why are there elephants on my base?
I guess you know Koreans, they are isolated. North Korea, you know, same was happening here.
The Indians are raiding us.
Yeah, what the hell? Like what the hell? But I don't know, man. I almost hope that Zero is not gonna upgrade his elephants, or can he even upgrade? I don't think he can. Nah, those Magus don't upgrade to tanks, do they?
And these guys are talking about how Zero has aged so much here. I mean, look at his score. Zero's score is almost about the same as the rest of the 3 players combined.
I have a suspicion that Zero is Surge.
No. I know that it's not Surge because yeah, I know why it's not Surge.
Okay. It just
But
would be
he's
so
played it.
typical.
Yeah, it's a typical thing that Surge would do. But no, it's not him. And finally, Light Blue has come back. Like, I mean, look at Light Blue. He was almost dead, but then he did not resign. You see, a lot of players would resign in a situation when they have lost everything, but Light Blue still survived, and now he is the one taking Tron's capital.
Yeah. So now he's actually able to make a difference in this game. While you know, if you were weak-minded, you would have given up before.
Oh yeah, and let's look at the game stats. If you go to military, you're gonna find something crazy there.
You know what? I tried game stats before and it crashed for me. So why don't you just tell me?
Okay, so the highest number of units killed is Zeros right now. It's 416.
Is it gonna be 420?
I don't know. I think these guys will probably resign before that.
It can be 420.
But and then the next person in the line is Kron with around 200.
Oh, 200.
So
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, he did
So
try his
200
best. I saw.
So 200 versus 400, dude. That's a double of difference
yeah,
between the
that's sick.
first.
You know, Zero was just like, you know, Genghis Khan. He was just everywhere he went, death and destruction. And he went from the north to the south to the east. He visited everywhere almost.
Oh yeah, and Vietnam is saying that no elephants can siege cities. Actually, they cannot siege cities. I don't think elephants can reduce a city with that siege. That siege is good for military units, but I don't think it works like a real siege.
Yeah, I mean those elephant cannons are strong against like infantry, but it's not like you can say like fuck it, I don't need siege. I'll just use my elephants. Yeah, they're not that overpowered. Um, so yeah, I don't know, man. It was a GG. It was enjoyable to watch. A lot of action, a lot of plot twists. So great
Oh yeah,
replay.
it was nice. I mean, nice to see a Nomad game. So interesting. It was about what 50 minutes, and it was really gripping.
And you know that the action started early on, and it just didn't didn't stop. You know, there were no
Yeah,
really boring sections at all. So yeah, thanks for the replay.
yeah. I had this game sitting in my queue for a long time, but the thing is, I knew this was a 4 versus 4, and there was no way for me to cast this by myself because 4 versus 4 there's just too much going on.
I actually feel like this is the replay that maybe I wanted to cast um, yesterday, or when was it? But it was bugged for me, maybe. I don't know, but yeah.
No, no. So this isn't the one that Kron sent us.
Okay, okay.
That's a different
But
replay.
I'm glad that we could cast it together because it's been a pretty long game, and yeah, 4v4. I'd rather cast it with someone.
Oh yeah. Do you want to play some Ron like live games?
Yeah, I can play like one game or whatever. So yeah, let's do it.